Alright, this is going to be a commentary video of a run I had earlier today, and this was really interesting. This was probably the rarest and most weird generation I've ever seen. You can comment if it's the weirdest generation you've seen too, but if you don't know, this is a ranked run, just 1v1, filtered seed, etc. And I'm playing against Gabriel, pretty good runner. I think they finished top 100 last season, but pretty standard seed. Grab 2 logs, desert, village. We already saw the lava pool because we spawned on it. Crafting's okay. I know I want to make shears here because it'll be really easy to grab blocks. And this is honestly a really linear overworld, especially for a desert village, because we don't have to kill the golem. We already grabbed our hay bales. We know where our phone's basically going to be. And all we really have to do is grab a few more logs for a boat and a bunch of leaves with our shears. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Getting everything ready. Craft my boat. Third try. That's okay. And I see this gravel over here, so I get the gravel. I haven't seen any closer lava pools, so I'm just going to go to the one where I know it is guaranteed. And I'm ready to enter. Pretty simple. I thought I ghost watered there, so I just make sure I didn't. Pretty standard. You also might be thinking, why is there no timer? So recently a lot of people have not been playing with a timer. This is honestly just help with the mental, for me at least, because if you see the time and it's slow, honestly you start to play slower. That's at least how it works for me. Okay, so we're entering the nether here, and this was actually a really weird like spike, because the spike was 32 and then I think I rescanned and it's like 24, so I know I'm like on top of the bastion, but I don't know where on top of it I am. So I'm looking down to the right there. I don't see it. To the left maybe. I'm just trying to get high ground, see where I can go. I don't know where I'm going here, and you'll eventually see where it is. You can probably see it over there. Yeah, I see it over here. So I built down to this bastion, and I kind of forced to play manhunt here, just because going up will be so slow. I also played this bastion really poorly, but it's not really my fault. You'll see in a second. I almost fall in that hole. That would be really bad. This chest is really weird because I can't open it because there's a block above. And then I'm just being jumped. So I see this netherrack here, and this is really weird because this is here, and I have nothing. And so I go to sea change, and my opponent doesn't take it, and that's why you are watching this video. So I'm like, I don't know what to do because I'm hesitating. I've never seen this situation before. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make a hole over here, and I'm just gonna trade. I got 2 apples. Maybe that's good. Maybe I can pearl more aggressively to the fort, and I'm blind. Gap up just to make sure I'm good. But this is really awkward. I don't have any gold to throw in. Pig's shooting at me. Sword pig. So I'm just thinking, like, I just gotta get as much gold as I can from any backups that still exist, and just trade it with these piglins. Because otherwise, if my opponent doesn't have this, then I just lose. And if he does have this, I still want to get as much gold as I can so I can still get all my trades, just way slower. So yeah. This is also really weird because the rune portal isn't meant to override the bastion. The bastion is meant to override the rune portal every single time. But something really weird had to have gone wrong with the code, and they had to overlap, making it the rarest overlap situation you can really get with a rune portal and a bastion. And I don't think anyone in the world has ever gotten this before either, besides me. And my opponent, by the way, also did not have this. I was the only one. I was playing this, and he had a normal housing bastion. And that's okay. Okay, so I've grabbed the backups there, and my thought process here is that there's no gold blocks, because I didn't think that there would be gold blocks left. I'm pretty sure I checked after and there was, but I didn't think of that at the time. I was just thinking I have to get as much outer blocks as I can. So I grabbed this chest, and I also saw this other outer block, but I'm honestly just playing this seed really bad because I'm just thrown off by the fact that the rune portal was overlapping with the bastion, and I was just don't know what happened. It was so weird, but that's okay. Okay, so here I checked the chest. I didn't check yet. There's still so many pigs on me. This is so weird. I had like 20 pigs in the hole too. It's actually so weird. But I'm getting these last few guys in just so they wouldn't shoot me. Thank God it's a village sheep, so we actually have a lot of food. I'm pyring here, and it's honestly not even that far away. And my opponent hits the fort there, and I'm thinking, do they even have this bastion? Did I play something wrong? So I'm really getting nervous. Only 19 obsidian. It's really getting in my head, and I am short on blocks. It's really scuffed. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've never been in this situation before, and I shouldn't have to be in this situation. And I just so in my head, I think I have to re-pirate because I forget the direction. And yeah, I have to re-pie because I forgot the direction because I'm so distracted by this crazy overlap. And okay, and then I realized it's back this way, so I know it's probably to the left here. So I know I'm gonna go up and left over this terrain, and hopefully the fort will just be here. It opens up more to the right as well. Oh, also I see my opponent blinds. I'm like, okay, so it's probably good rates because he went blind on like one rod this early, or it's a double spawner. So I know I'm looking out for that to be aware. And so I see this spawner. I see the other spawner too. So I know I should be playing double spawner here because my opponent probably just blinded off this, and maybe they have like enough rods. So I should do the same so I don't lose time, right? So I do that. I just know I was low on health here, so I wanted to save my food, so I didn't pearl there. I also know I can craft another golden apple. I think I'm up to 4 rods by now. So I know I should blaze badge just the correct play. I can mine up the blocks for a few more blocks in the blaze thing. Just clear. It's just the best way to clear blocks the fastest way. And I know I have 0 cycle. The only problem is blocks. Blocks is the big problem, but everything else I am fine. I have 5 explosives. I have a crossbow. Not too hard to hit when you have a crossbow. I don't have enough anchors to craft one. I can craft it, but I won't be able to explode it. I make an iron axe here. Iron axe is just more damage per second, so it's just nicer to use for killing the blazes. That blaze just spawns on me. I hesitate a little bit and don't hit it off. But here, I'm already on 6 rods. I pre-craft that. I know I'll have a lot of gold pickaxes, so I pre-craft that too. And I'm ready to go. On my rods. And here we go. Got my boat. This was really weird because everything was in the wrong hotbar slot because I messed up the boat break. And I didn't craft the eyes before I blinded. So that was a little bit scuffed. My inventory's my hotbar's a little messed up. Barely. But I fixed it. And I see that my opponent's in the stronghold. So I know that terrain's probably decent because they blinded way before me. Maybe it's really good terrain. So I'm really trying to find good terrain here. I also know I have no blocks, literally 0. So I just want to farm blocks too at this point. And I do just that. But the problem is, it's basalt. And I have to go really far around to even get terrain here. And it's really weird and awkward. But we figured it out. I stumble a lot. I'm just still trying to process what happened with the Bastion. I still can't figure out what happened. I'm just trying to think what could have possibly went wrong. And I can't. I just can't think of what went wrong. But, oh, I remember this too. I should have just... This is so weird. I should have just killed the big guy and then went through. This is really bad for me. And then I try again, and like I hit like the last tick again. So I'm like, okay, I probably can do this. I just need to stand at the very, very edge, right here, and it works. And I able to get through the portal, and I'm getting my preemptive now. That's a really big spike, but maybe it's good. And then I lose. So that is my story of getting the weirdest generation in Minecraft history.